You'll have to forgive me. I was too busy thinking about something important. How bitches love DPS!
All that chatting that you're doing out here's running down your clock. Take the C out, add a G, you get it? Now you get the Glock. Ain't no G in here, the F you mean that's running to your flock. Take the B out, bullet, P now pull it, dump it for the talk. It's a beautiful night in the city, a beautiful night for a stroll. And also I like Tego Betty's. Why you think I bid up this? You better not disrespect me, cause who you gon' send to check me? Michael Mc doesn't exist, the boba ain't all that was up in your bitch. Alec caught up in his bitch and I'm looking for blood like I run with the Crips. I'm ignoring the puffing and just what I'm saying is up with the stuff to your ribs. Think it's tough with that gun in your fist? Go ahead, shoot me, I'm loving this shit. Your trigger finger been punching a bit, you can't handle the heat in the oven with me. Like a black card with my guard off, when I pop, then you block on. It ain't my fault when it pop off, when it's gun strong, when it's wrong.
Good evening, YouTube. I am your host, the King Shadow. Welcome to another No Excuse Reaction. Please like and subscribe, leave comments, holla back at me. Alright? So, got this from MTR. Got, I think, 2 or 3 clips from MTR. Okay? Interesting clips about self-confidence and shit like that there, you know what I mean? And it's also about how fucked up females are with their own friends. So we're gonna roll through these and then I'm gonna dissect this. We got one long one from this female who asks us a certain question. So let's get to it.
I want to talk about something that I haven't heard, and I just want to know if anyone else, any women are experiencing this. Quick backstory. Coming up, I always had low self-esteem. I never felt attractive. I didn't really have friends. I was pretty much a loner. And so as an adult, I still have some of those thoughts in my mind. And it could honestly affect how I present myself when I'm out. But with that said, I have a lot of gorgeous friends, okay? Everybody's pretty. Everybody's pretty. Can we talk about how we are not the woman that's like ever approached?
Okay, first thing. She told a little backstory. So high school, and coming up and stuff, she was always self-conscious and shit like that there. Okay. Everybody is. Every fucking body is. And all about how much attention you get coming up in school is how much you feel better about yourself. But understand, there's also the point in your self-image. You thinking about everybody else's thoughts upon you when you first have to think about your own thoughts upon yourself. You have to make your own image. You know what I mean? Dressing a certain way. If you're gonna dress a certain way, own that shit. Okay? This is why you got some people out there and some kids out there with tutus, striped long ass socks and shit with a sweater and a raincoat on, and it's the middle of a fucking summer. You feel me? You know, kid look crazy as fuck, but it's allowing the kid to go on ahead and feel their own vibe. Okay? I let my daughter even do that one time, you know what I mean? Just put whatever the fuck going on. And by doing that, allows them to build their own confidence, okay, before they even get into the school or anything like that. And then when people start calling them names and shit like that there, it goes into a first thing of holding your confidence. And she even said she holds all her friends at a higher value than she does. That all her friends are so beautiful and this and that than she does. And she's not that bad. She's just a little thick. You feel me? You feel me? You can tell that she got some titties. You know, she's cute in the face. You might want to lose them rings, but you know what I mean. You got your hair. You feel me? Nice little short dread pattern going there. It's not bad. You're not bad. You're just a little tubbies. You feel me? All you got to do is hit the gym. That's it. You feel me? Now, let's get back to the story and we see where she's going with this.
Everybody's pretty. Everybody's pretty. Can we talk about how we are not the woman that's like ever approached in the friend group? More specifically, how you internalize it, how you deal with it. You know, because it's hard for me to believe that I'm the pretty girl when I'm out and men don't approach me. I tell you guys all the time that like I get the most attention from guys on the internet, not out in public. I for the most part, I'm never approached, just to keep it a buck. Or I'm approached by super older guys, like 50 and up. Nobody in my age range. And I don't care how many times my friends tell me I'm pretty, people at church tell me I'm pretty. When it's all said and done and I'm in a room with them, I'm never seen. And it's kind of hard to deal with.
Okay, first thing first. Get off the internet. You're going to easily get validation on the internet. You go to any dating site, you feel me, Tag, Mingle, you know what I mean? All them sites have the innuendo of hook up and fuck, okay? Even match you to a good fuck partner, okay? That's all it is, okay? Longevity relationships from those are a rare occasion, okay? You'll get a lot of validation for somebody to come kick them butts. You know what I mean? Get up in that butt, you know what I mean? Sorry, almost burped and talking at the same time. It's ridiculous. Anyways, so the fact that you were on there, that's an issue. That's a trap for yourself that you can go down further down the rabbit hole of self-loathing. Okay, don't do that. 2, as I said before, you obviously a little biggie. Tighten your shit up. You feel me? That's all it is to it. Tighten your shit up. Okay? Big girls can be big. I've said this before. There's BBW and then there's blowing the seams. Okay? Ladies, you gotta understand that there's BBWs and then there's blowing the seams. BBWs still have figure. They don't lose their whole figure. Their body type allows them to be at a certain weight, okay? Because they're either over 6 foot, you know what I mean? Genetics, you know what I mean? Their bones are even more than bigger than, you know, the usual, you know what I mean? So, those girls can get bigger and still look sexy as hell because they don't blow they figure, blow they seams, okay? Ladies, when you blow your seams, your figure goes away. This is where they saying you go from pear to a fucking an apple. You feel me? While you looking like a motherfucking Kool-Aid man. You know what I mean? You literally just round. Okay? Or you look like just flop, 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 flop all over the place. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Obesity is a problem. So, with that being said, you keep hanging around them girls, they're using you as the ugly duckling. Okay? This is the girlfriend group thing. They use you as the ugly duckling. Okay? They, like, let me put the example of the club. Okay? The club. Tons of girls go to the club and stuff, and they go with a group of girls. Okay? But there's always that one ugly girl, the counterweight. Okay? Somebody's gonna see that group. They're gonna look at the counterweight. Not bad. Then they look at everybody else. God damn. You know what I'm saying? A counterweight gives them a differential. Okay? I mean, personally, I went after the counterweight some of the times because the counterweight was actually the stable one. Okay? So, you know, you gotta watch that.
And then you can't even really talk to your homegirls about it because if you tell them, then they're going to be self-conscious about how they are in your presence and you don't want to dim their light because you love them. But like, what do I have to do? Distance myself from pretty people? Like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. How do y'all deal with it? Do you talk to your homegirls? Do you just internalize it? Do you talk to other people? Do you just ignore the feelings? Like, because that's my thing. When I'm by myself and I meditate or I look at myself in the mirror, I feel beautiful. And then I get around other pretty girls and I feel like the ugly duckling. And nobody can convince me that I'm attractive. That's why it's hard for me to receive compliments. That's why it's hard for me to trust that what people are saying they mean, because my life experience tells me otherwise. So how do you deal with it if you are dealing with it?
All right. What'd I tell you about the ugly duckling? I knew she felt that way. Okay, that's a syndrome. Okay, I've seen this shit plenty of times. Easy to remedy, but hard. for anybody else. I'm gonna put this. All right. Anyways, so she already internalized a lot of that shit as she's at fault, and that's what happens to the counterweights. You know what I mean? They get a little depressed and stuff, and have them kind of depressive emotions and shit all the time. Okay, constantly need some validation, especially if they get a dude, they're gonna constantly need that validation, constantly want to be around the dude. Okay, now her advice would be hit the gym and also go out without your friends. Yes, not even distance yourself from pretty people, just go without your friend group. Guys ain't gonna approach you with your friends around. Period. Okay, that goes for a lot of females, you feel me? Go without your friend group. Be vulnerable to a point where a guy can approach you and actually start up a conversation, and be willing to hear and listen to a conversation from a dude. You feel me? You might find something different. And then another thing is, all female are beautiful. If you're a lady, if you're a true-blooded woman, you are beautiful to your core. The outer appearance could be something, but to your core, if you a true woman, beautiful as hell. Okay, that's why you've seen some of the ugliest women in the world with some handsome ass niggas that got bread. You know why? Because they beautiful on the inside. They're a pure woman. They do exactly what they supposed to do. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, because there will be someone that will pick you up if you are a proper woman. Okay, same with guys. You know, if you're a decent dude, you feel me, and like you hold your ground as a man, shit, they flock to you. Same with the women. If you're a proper woman, they flock to you.
Ladies, can we start a thread? Because I want to talk about something.
Hey boo, I'm Rhea, and you don't know me, but I wanted to stitch your video, and I just want to tell you something today. You're gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are enough. You are worth it. You are amazing. And I don't care what anybody says or thinks or anything. You got to get a confidence, a true confidence in yourself to know that I'm worth this. And just because men don't pick you out of your friend group, that doesn't mean that you're not worth it. That doesn't mean that you're not gorgeous. That doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. It just means that they are not the ones for you. Because when a man sees you, he gonna see all of you. When a man wants you, he's gonna want you for you, not because you're portraying to be somebody else or anything like that. He's gonna want you because you are you unapologetically. And that's what I'm trying to say here. And I can say this to you because I once was like that. I once had that mindset. I once had that perspective about myself. Then I had to think, if I don't love me, how in the world do I expect for somebody else to come in and do the same? No. You got to be confident in you. So what men don't pick you up and they pick everybody else up in the friend group? They ain't for you. And that's okay. It's going to take a special person to love you correctly.
She's looking. Okay, that's the final clip. So she has some things right, but she seeing herself and all that shit. Okay, still the same problem gonna come down to it. Okay, let's put it this way. Presentation. Okay, presentation is everything. How you present yourself is fucking everything. Guys and girls. Okay, guys not so much, but girls, yes. How you present yourself is fucking paramount. Okay, if you're fat, you dress lazy, you feel me, that means you lazy. Guy sees laziness. If you're neat, smell good all the time, you know what I mean, you don't work out, you motherfuckers see you work out, even though you're not even that slim, motherfuckers see you doing something. Okay, not late, more possibilities. Okay, so if you want to build your self-confidence, build yourself. Build your presentation of who you are much better. confidence comes from how you feel. So it builds a presentation on who you are much better. Because I know you can't be big and feeling good. Trust me, I know you can. Okay? Presentation is everything. Presentation is part of confidence. Okay? Now what you're trying to do is pander to your emotions. But no, feel that way. Presentation is you gotta present yourself. Get away from that friend. That's all it is to it. Okay? You gotta go out solo sometimes and see what you attract, not what they attract. Because pretty sure a lot of those friends, the guys that they attracted, and didn't come to you, were some dicks. Okay? Fuck boys. You know what I'm saying? So this has been in my show. Please do like and subscribe. Share me out. Push me like dope. And I'll catch y'all.
Shit, they talk. I just go for a walk. I don't talk. I just go for a walk. I don't talk. No.
Damn, son. Where'd you learn how to do that? I think it's time we go for a walk.